What is up, guys, and welcome back to Got Game TV and the fifth installment, I believe it's the fifth, in this Johnny Manziel career mode series. In this one, after a really rough start in the first one, I realized quarters were a little too short, so we're going to bump it up to 8 this game just to see how it goes. We are 0-1 facing a 1-0 Bears. We don't go to training, we just play with our Johnny, and that's basically it. This is a fast-paced video if you've never seen any of them. We just kind of keep it going. We are going to be pinned back at the 2 here. We give it to Kamara. He actually escapes for a second, gets 5 on the play. Pretty simple run there. It's a 2nd and 5. We're going to run a couple crossing routes here. Johnny drops back, scans the field, flies the ball over the middle of the field. Cameron Meredith, 4 yards, and it will be 3rd and inches. Now on the 11, Johnny sets up. He's going to end up flipping this toss. It will be a toss out to Kamara. He actually breaks the tackle and barely gets it. This is why I don't like the running in this game, though. Usually, that is a stop. Regardless, we have a 1st and 10 opportunity here with 5 minutes to go. Manziel out to the outside. Kamara caught it, and he's going to run all the way to the 33. Johnny off to a good start, 2 for 2 with 25 yards. On to the next play. 1st and 10 on the 33. We're going to flip this to a run. See how that works. Throw it to the other side. And the handoff to Kamara. He's actually got some room to run. He runs to the other side and gets stuffed. See, why would you do that? I'm not sure. 2nd and 9. Johnny's milestone is to throw his first career touchdown pass. Did not get that in the first game. Let's see if he can get it here in this one. Fires over the middle to his star receiver, Michael Thomas. Pretty easily caught, and there's an injury timeout on the field. I'm not sure who that one is for. Regardless, we will continue. 3rd and 4. It was not for Michael Thomas. He is out there, and he will snap it. He scans over the field, finds Hill, and Josh Hill will have the 1st down. Johnny off to a great start, running his team down the field. He's all the way to his own 45 now. Drops back in the pocket, scans the field, hits Alvin Kamara, and he will be tackled, but not after a nice gain of about 12 yards. 1st and 10 now. Looking for an out route, maybe here to trailer. Scans the field, it's not open. Johnny's in trouble. Fires, almost picked. A really bad decision to throw that there, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Johnny gets off the hook here. He's going to set up a slip screen here to Alvin Kamara. Kamara's a good receiving running back, one of my big reasons for picking this team. Kamara ends up running backwards to get it because game, and it will be a loss of about 10. 3rd and 20 now. I'm going to set up a quick 4 verts play. Hopefully going to try to get something over the middle. Manziel scans, tries to get an aggressive catch here. It'll be tipped out and almost picked. Regardless, 4th and 20 is a must punt situation. Now we set back up. It's still 0-0 with 1 minute in the 1st on the 22. Kamara up the middle, and he will be tackled pretty fast. 2nd and 11. Pretty simple play right here. It's a play action. Scans field. He's hit immediately after. Kamara almost caught the ball off the hands of the middle linebacker, but it will be incomplete. 3rd and 11 now, running some crossing routes. 4 verticals. Everybody in Madden knows that play. A lot of times Johnny looks at the tight end. He's got a little step here, but Josh Hill cannot hold the seal, and it'll be batted down. 4th and 11, it'll be a quick punt for the Saints. The Bears get on the board with 3. Johnny sets up a long ball here on 1st down. Scans field, fires, and it's over the middle to Smith. Not over the middle, up a seam to Smith, and it'll be a 1st down all the way to the 47. As we can see, we're not going to be running much in this series with Kamara because it doesn't work very well. We've really just thrown the ball a lot. Slant over the middle, scanning, not many places to go. Hopes to see something. He's going to hit Hill right here, and a nice little cut will get him about 6 yards. A pretty solid start to the game, I'd say, for Johnny. He's just got to get things done, get it into the end zone. Drops back, scans field, fires over the middle. Thomas breaks one, and because he broke that, he doesn't get forward progress, and he's going to be down at about the 41. Now a bunch of routes going to the left here. Johnny should roll out that way. He scans the field, and he will be sacked. No protection for him, and a loss of 10. 4th and 14 for the Saints. They give it up, but they get the ball right back on the 17. A turnover by the Bears. And now some short crossing routes for Johnny. Where will he go with this one? It's to the outside, and it's picked by Jackson. Is that Omar? Omar? I don't remember his name. It's Amori something. Amori, I think. Amori Jackson ends up getting the pick 6. And Johnny just screwed up his team's chances of getting on the board. Now Johnny, if he struggles here, he will have his job on the line. And we might just cut this series off. Over the middle to Smith. 20-yard gain. And they're looking to get back down the field and score very quick here. 2:50 left in the quarter. He's got a play action here with some trips running to the left. Not trips. I don't know what I'm talking about. It'll be thrown away, and it will be 2nd and 10. Now, still on the 45, he's going to run some routes to the right here. He drops back in the pocket, sitting well. Great protection. It's over to Alvin Kamara for 6 yards. Great coverage by the Bears so far this game. It's just the Saints aren't getting it done due to this. Bears cornerbacks, the receivers aren't getting very involved. Fires over the middle. Kamara not going to get it. And that is sad. They end up punting the ball. Too risky. 36 seconds on the 25. Johnny seems to work better in a crisis. Fires over the middle and it was open. But it will be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now out of just like the eye, it's just going to be, play action. Y'all can see the play art before that. They're looking to get down the field. Johnny might have a chance to run a little here, and he will. He ends up getting out of bounds around the 37. Spirit didn't stop there. His first run in the game is for 12 yards to the 37. 21 seconds left. Obviously, they're going to go for something here in the passing game. Drop back by Johnny. He's got a lot of room over the field, and he's going to hit Josh Hill. Is it Josh Hill? I think it's Josh Hill. George Hill. George Hill. There. I don't know. On the 42 now. A lot of places to go here to play action. Scans field, fires. Michael Thomas has it now. All the way down to the 24. And a quick timeout called. And the Saints will get on the board before the half thanks to Johnny. But Johnny also took points away from him. Regardless, they will get the ball first here in the second half. 1st and 10 on their own 35. Johnny will run for a sack here. He's going to be taken down by the middle linebacker, Danny Trevathan. And it will be a 3-yard gain for the Saints. 2nd and 7 here. Johnny, the lone man in the back. He's going to look to run immediately here, and now he's starting to use his legs, which I believe makes him so much more valuable. 3rd rush of the game, 28 yards. 1st and 10 on the 42. Of course, the chance is still there to win this game for the Saints. They just need to get back into it. They need a touchdown is mainly their need right now. He's going to fire over the field. Kyle Fuller picks it off. Johnny lays the boom to him. But regardless, a touch pass needed to be made there to get it over Kyle's hands. But it was not. Johnny throws a bullet right into the hands of Kyle Fuller. And it'll be an easy pick for him. And now, possible injury to Alvin Kamara. It is, and we get our old preseason friend out there. 2nd and 10. Johnny scans the field, starting to get frustrated, but fires over the middle with some patience, Michael Thomas. Another injury, and that one's to Michael Thomas. Now stars are going down. Things are becoming bad for the Saints. Drop back Johnny. They trail by 17, fires over the field to Smith. It'll be a pretty easy gain of 5. Smith has been a good target this game. McCarthy enters the game, as you see on your right side. He's going to try to beat him up the seam, but once again, these cornerbacks doing unbelievable. Kyle Fuller with another pick in the game. 2 picks. I've got to start making some better reads. Stop getting so frustrated in these games if I want to win. Regardless, still 20-3. 3:25 left in the 3rd on the 44. The Saints 44, that is. Johnny drops back. I tried to throw it away. Loss of 14 on the sack to Leonard Floyd. Now he's going to look for just a 4 verticals with a tight end running up the seam. Scans the field. Good protection here. He's going to try deep, and it will nearly be picked again. Cameron Meredith was the intended receiver right there. Johnny with 3 picks. If he can cut down on those, possibly going to have a lot of success in his career. Now out of the shotgun, scans the field. Johnny looks around. 3rd and 24, fires it deep. and it was almost picked again. Michael Thomas could not hold on to that one. 4th and 24. They didn't really have much of a chance. They get the ball back on the 1, and a little bit of selfish ambition decides to throw the ball here, and it was a horrible idea. Roquan Smith, the linebacker out of Georgia, gets the sack here. It was a horrible idea. Now we got to go out of the shotgun. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. Drop back, scans the field, decides to run it, gets it right back to the 1. Nicely done by Johnny Manziel. His legs need to be utilized more, and that's something I'm working on. I've always played with a pocket passer. I'm clearly not good at that either. 3rd and goal, handoff Kamara, touchdown, and it will only be a 10-point game, and the Saints continue to stay in this one. We come back, but the Bears have already scored another touchdown with 6:10 left in the quarter. 27-10, fires outside of Cameron Meredith. He's going to get a first down, 15 yards. That was a tough throw right there in between 3 defenders, and now we have slants over the middle here. Johnny, the low man in the shotgun. He scans the field, literally nowhere to go. He throws it away barely before getting sacked for about 15 yards. Only 172 yards on the game for Johnny. That's not horrible, but the 3 picks are crucial. Now 2nd and 10. It's a play action, scans over the middle of the field, and he's brought down. Roquan Smith, once again blazing speed out of the linebacking core from Georgia. 3rd and 20 now. The only shot is to go a little deeper. Johnny scans field, he fires, it'll be incomplete, out of bounds anyway, and it will be 4th and 20 on their own 31. They go and punt it, get the ball back. No, they did not punt it. 4th and 20, they will go for it. That's coach's call, by the way. It will be fired and caught by Michael Thomas. A big play right there, and a much needed one if they want to stay in this game. They must get a touchdown here. A field goal might suffice, but you would rather say that field goal for the last possession, or the possession before last at least. Kamara now fumbles the ball, and it will be an easy recovery for the Bears. He gets stripped. We get the ball back on the 1, ending the way we started. And, not much we can really do here. We're just going to look over our slants. Almost a safety there with that blitz from the outside. Johnny ends up running a good ways, 5 rushes, 55 yards, and that seems to be his most effective way of getting around the field instead of making short routes, because he throws a lot of picks. 1st and 10, now a 2-minute warning. Johnny's got to work super fast, scanning the field. It looks like it might be a good throw, but it will be dropped and broken up by the Bears in this situation. 207 yards for Johnny. 2nd and 10 on their own 18. It's a play action. He scans the field, rolls out to the right. Only decision is to run this one. He'll get a first and out of bounds to the 29. 6 rushes, 66 yards. Maybe we should start setting up some read options for Johnny, if it's even in the Saints playbook. We're going to have 2 running backs running across each other here. Seems to work well. Getting it to Kamara. That slow cut up the field will only get us 11 yards. 1:35 left on the clock. This one is basically over. We have no chance anymore. We just need to pad the stats a little bit and show we can do something so we don't get sat. Deep ball out to Thomas, and it will be batted away. A weird animation there by Madden. It's alright. 20 for 35 for Johnny now. He's going to set up some more deep routes, even with Kamara as a receiver. Now over the middle to him. Kamara does do well as a receiver, I'll give him that, all the way to the 44. But around that time, this one was basically, we're just like throwing deep routes, hoping to get something going, like just, I don't know. You know what I mean, when you're done and you just play. Well, that one's deep and picked. Kyle Fuller's 3rd pick of the game, down to the 1-yard line. Unbelievable. That's going to do it for this one, guys. If you can't tell, we lost. I'm just going to show this graphic on the screen. That's going to do it for this one. If you liked it, hit the subscribe button. More Johnny Manziel coming out. More of that short running back series coming out. And, of course, Road to the Show coming out soon. If you did not like it, you don't have to subscribe. But please tell me what I could do better so I can pump out better content to y'all. As you see, everything's realistic. We'll get them upgraded soon. And, yeah, that's it for me. Got game out.